Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Wendy here, and I'm an independent Stampin Up demonstrator. No, I'm not. Sorry. I've resigned from Stamping Up for a short while because of family problems. So now I'm just Wendy, and I come from Narberth, Pembrokeshire, Wales. Right, this is a take two, because the first one, I'll show you what happens. That's what happens. So I thought, walk away, switch it off and start again. So then I've got a piece of crumb cake card, and I've cut it in half long ways, and I folded it, I scored it and folded it in half with a lumpy bit in the middle. And then I've put some of this DSP, it's from the I'm going to keep looking at this. Gilded Autumn Speciality paper, and it is fantastic, beautiful paper, and just what we need really in the autumn. Now what I have already done, I have, can't even pick it up. Right, I've stamped that because that is usually the thing that you're going to get wrong, or it's going to go skew-if or something like that. Right, now then, let's try this leaf. All right, that's it, and I've stuck it on there. I don't tend to give measurements because what I do is, depending on the size of the cards, I go down in half a centimetre, even half a centimetre increments. So if this was 15.5, which I don't know whether it is, but for example, this was 15.5, this, I would then cut this 15, and if that was 10, I would cut, if the card base was 10 that way, I would cut this one at 9.5. Just gives you that little bit of it. I mean, yes, you could even do it less than that, but I will try that one day. I shall try and do that. What I've also got a piece of very vanilla, and that is going to sit there. Don't know whether I need it that wide really, do I? No, let's see if I can cut it down a bit more. Right, I've wrote it now. This is a piece of Whisper White, and it fits on top of the mat and just comes out a bit. Okay, so I'm going to move that out of the way before I make a mess of that one. And bring this in, and I'm going to do this leaf first this time, because I haven't really used this leaf very often. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put it at the top here. That way or that way? That way, as if it's growing up. Very humid day here today, and it's what I call mizzling. It isn't rain. Well, sorry, it isn't mist and it isn't rain. So I call it a mizzly day. Right, so that's the leaf stamped. Now we're going to get little Hetty hedgehog. I love this little bee. Oh, she's so cute. When I saw this in the Stampin' Up catalogue, I just had to get it because it was so cute. Extremely cute, as my granddaughter would say. Right, I'm putting this now up from the floor, up to the floor, just a little bit up, and very carefully put it down. Do you know, I've got a feeling that I'm out again. Let's work with it. I always tend to do things on the squiff. Now, I did hear somebody say it actually the other day, that if she puts the stamp on the block squiff, then she can line it up easier. And I think I know exactly what she means. Right. there we go then. So I've done that. Bring back my card. And I think I'm getting close to running out of Tombow. But what I'm just holding it by the edge there. Just make sure when you put glue on, don't go right to the very edge. Because when you lay it down, then it might squish out. And because Tombow will dry clear, but we can also use Tombow as a repositioning glue, which means that if you put it in something and let it dry, put it like that, then it dries sticky. So whatever you do then, you can use it over and over again. Right, so there's Hetty there. I'm going to use some glue dots for The Adventure Begins. I always think that's brilliant for a journal. Well, anything really, couldn't it? I mean, I'm sure you could think of loads of things you can use that for. Right, and put just the right way up, Wendy. Right, I would put that. Let me see, is this straight? No. I should actually use the grid paper, shouldn't I? And that. But hang on a second, I've got more. Now then, my little Hetty is a little girl hedgehog. And I'm going to put a little bow in her hair. So what I'm doing, I'm going to use glue dots. Now this piece here, what that does, it will hold the piece of whatever onto the row instead of, because if I didn't have that, it would go all over the place. So what I'm doing now, I'm getting the glue dots and I'm going to put them one in the middle. Now the good thing with these glue dots is you can just scrunch them, or scrunch them to the size you want, really. Right, so there's that one and that one, and I think I will put another little one on the other leaf. I did do another one of these, but what I did was I made a bow and put a bow in it. Ooh. Put a bow in her hair, but the bow was too big, bless her. She couldn't see where she was going. And now I'm getting stuck to the cards myself. Right. Push this. Round about there, on the top of her head. So this is my card for this week's letter. And the letter is W, and W is for Walk in the Woods. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. If you'd like to have a go yourself, then please do, and put it on my Facebook page. Thank you very much for watching. And also, if you do like it, could you please subscribe and give me a thumbs up? Because I always think of a thumbs up as a hug from each one of you. Thank you. Bye.